What up, people? Thank you, everybody, for being patient. I had some problems starting this stream today. I think the problems were with the streaming software. Still learning the ropes on this stuff, but hopefully you guys will get a kick out of the stream. So, gonna wait for some people to trickle in because obviously starting the stream 25 minutes late is gonna cause some problems. But hopefully we get some people to join. But I will start relatively soon. Can you guys all hear me? If you can, drop a comment in the chat. Let's see. I'm just going to start reviewing this roulette system. This system is called California Cross Stitch.
You have another roulette system. It is from General Reaction. Patreon member, thank you so much. It is called California Cross Stitch.
$1,500 buy-in, $300 average bet. That's 5 bullets. So a very big system. Well, shoot. So pretty big system. You bet on black 160. Let's try that. Actually, red 160. And then $10 of equity on most of these black numbers. So $300 bet. You have 140 of equity on the black numbers and 160 of equity on the red numbers. Very large system. So this system, you have 84% coverage of the wheel, 6 whacks. You can see the whacks here, and almost $16 per spin expected loss. After 2 consecutive whacks, you would walk. I mean, I am of the philosophy that if you have 5 bullets, you leave when you're done, when you're out of bullets. But I understand cutting your losses if you have 2 whacks in a row. So if you hit a black number, you win $60. And if you hit a red number, you win $20. Black numbers, of course, you have 4 whacks, the 2, 4, the 33, and 35, and any number of zeros that you might be playing with. So it's a very large system. I think they're going to tell you that it's good for comps, but I really don't believe in comps. I don't believe in playing for comps because of the requirement that casinos have for you to play, for 4 hours a day. Here's a whack right there. Because of the requirement of the number of hours you're wanted to play per day, playing for comps is not really going to help you all that much. You are going to most likely lose way more than what you make in comps unless you get really lucky. This video is currently set as private. No, it needs to be public. Let me try to publish this video.
No way. What's going on now? What's the plus and minus? So technically, we would walk away based on what he says. Yeah, 2 consecutive whacks. 2 consecutive whacks, and you just take a run. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How was that? So I lost 500. How was that? Oh, you lost. You're only down $500. Yeah. Now we started this video. I was actually really excited. I thought you were gonna just drive home that $300. I thought you were gonna show them how to do it. We did do this on Patreon, by the way. Patreon. Yeah. How did that work out? The link tree down below in the description. Yeah. I literally got smacked.
So there's your 2 whacks in a row.
Life just he takes out a broom and just kicks the living crap out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, it's like a broom. It's someone hates you with Yeah. They use the wrong end here. They put you in a closet, which actually happened to me. At this point, I should be pressing my vest, and I should really just press shit up. Oh, fine. Wow.
So my thoughts in this system is that you have not enough money that you're earning when you have to hit your big winner, which is 14 black numbers. You have to hit that 5 times in order to recover from a whack. And you do have the $20 wins if you hit red. And to hit the reds, you have to hit that, 15 times to make up for a $300 loss. So somewhere between 15 and 5 spins you need to recover. So somewhere in the middle is like 10 spins. We have 10 spins and we've already been whacked 2 times. So that's a bit of an indicator of what you can expect from this system. Again, we're reviewing this system live. At least this is my first time watching this video. California Cross Stitch. It's a $1,500 buy-in, $300 bet. And you have 6 whacks, 4 in the field, and whatever number of zeros that you have. So we've just gotten whacked for a 3rd time out of 11 spins. So this system was branded as a comp system. If you're not familiar with comps is short for complimentaries. This is what you get back from American casinos, I think, especially Las Vegas. I don't know how easy it is to get comps outside of Las Vegas. I've only received comps in Las Vegas. But casinos have been pretty stingy with the comps in the last 15 years or so. So the way comps work is you have an expected loss per hour, and whatever your expected loss is, you get a rebate of 20%, typically somewhere between, I think, 20 and 20%. So with this system, you're betting $300 per spin. You have an expected loss of, let's say $15 per spin. If you're spinning the roulette wheel 60 times in an hour, what is that? 30 times 30, that's about $900 an hour in expected losses. So that's 1 spin per minute. That's probably pretty generous, but let's just say that is true. 60 spins per hour. That's 1 spin a minute. That would be 30 times 30, which is 900 in expected losses. You would get back $180 in comps. So if you gamble using the system and you gamble for 4 hours, 4 times 180 would be 720. So you would earn $720 in comps per day from this system. But you would, at the end of the day, you'd probably be down around $3,600. So you are going to pay for this system out of your losses if you're trying to play for comps. you guys have questions, post them in the comments. I see we got 9 people, 11 people now on YouTube. But overall, I mean, it's not a bad system. It's just a lot of money and a lot of grinding. I think I would probably give this a C, a plum. It's just a lot of money, and I don't like systems where you really, really spread out your bets like this. I'm a fan of systems where there's a lot of variance in your payouts. The variance really does increase your chance of being ahead over a short period of time. You know, I'm not saying it changes your expected loss, but variance is what allows you to possibly come up ahead. If you had 0 variance with an expected loss, you're going to lose on every spin. So the only way to improve your chances of coming out ahead is to add variance. So let's see what they gave the system.
I feel like the hedging is really just grinding small in. At $60 at this level, it's if you lose one, now you're playing how many to
Catch up.
Too many.
5 to 15 spins to catch up.
Okay, let's give it a rating on 3.
I give it a C.
1, 2, 3. Plum.
Yeah.
I give it a plum only because I don't know why, but for some reason, like I thought this was going to do a lot better. 5 or 6 whacks.
Nope.
We've had a lot of roulette systems like that. I mean, the return at 5 of those hits make up for 1 whack.
I think if you have
so I thought this would be good, but
6 whacks, I think a comparable system would be Romanowski or Romanowski. With Romanowski, you have 4 whacks in the field, and then either 1 or 2 whacks being the zeros. That one has even distribution. That one you bet 3 units on 2 different dozens, and then 1 unit each on 2 corners within the uncovered dozen. You have 4 whacks within the 1 through 36. And then you have either 1 or 2 whacks in addition to that being the zeros. That one has even distribution. So you bet 8 units and you win 1. This one you're betting whatever, $300. If your unit is $10, you are betting 30 units and you're winning either 2 units or 6 units, either 20 or 60. So that's why the recovery is so bad. So let's look at the next system. That was California cross stitch, and now we're going to look at TSC, which is triple sphincter clench.
thank you for the maturity, everybody. We appreciate it.
So I'm going to fast forward. So this one, you bet 15 numbers straight up, $5 each. That's a $75 bet. It's hilarious. So this is a $75 bet. If you hit, that's a whack. I watched part of this video already. But here we do hit. You win 105. So on the table now he has $180. And then he's going to take that 180 and put it on a dozen.
Now watch this. Step number 2. Take your winnings, put it on a dozen. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Nope. This is the fun. Yeah, absolutely. This is level 2. If you lose, you go back to the beginning.
So Eddie Alvarado asks, what is my favorite system, or what is the best system? I can't really speak to what is the best system. I have favorite systems. My favorite systems are ones where you generally lose a little bit of money And when you win, when you get lucky, you do parlay those wins into a much bigger win. So there are systems like Ride or Die. Check my catalog, go to jackace.com and click on roulette. I have a link to over 350 roulette systems that have been mostly reviewed by CEG. You can sort that list of roulette systems by my rating, the highest rating being a grapefruit. And amongst the top systems there, I think you're going to find systems like Ride or Die and Hopscotch. There's a couple more. Let's see. I'm always afraid to look up systems. So here are my ratings. I only have like 5 A's. And some of these kind of fluctuate depending on my mood, but definitely the top ones are Ride or Die and Hopscotch. I may not feel that these are A's anymore, TIE Fighter, TIE Advance, and Chamba 2.0. But if you click on this link, it'll show my review of those systems. If you click on the title, it'll show you how CEG did with the system and a little bit of a summary on why I gave it an A and how the betting system works. But as far as winning consistently, there's no system that you're going to win consistently. I mean, you can pick a system that is generally going to have you come out ahead, but it's not a given that you're going to win. Like, you can win 95% of the time. If you want to win $200, $300 a day, 95% of the time, that's something that's easy to do for sure. But that 5%, that's 1 out of every 20 sessions, you're going to lose more than what you've won in general. If you're fine with that kind of system, you can pick a system that has high coverage, something like Romanovsky. You can pick something like TIE Fighter, something that has high coverage, and then try to reach your goal. You'll be successful most of the time. Just know that the losses are inevitable if you're going to keep playing, and your losses will wipe you out. And that goes for you, Scott Mazel, as well. You want to make $1,000 a day? Okay, good luck with that. There's no consistent way of beating roulette that's going to be a long-time winner. So, but you're welcome to look at jackace.com, where I have that catalog of 350 roulette systems. I lost the stream. Hold on. So, yeah, if you look at, there's Romanovsky. So here's a system where you're betting 8 units to win 1. If you want to multiply this by 4, you can win $100 at a time. And you're going to be successful, whatever, 32 divided by 37 or 32 divided by 38% of the time. But let's go back to the system. I like these kinds of systems where he actually starts with a very high bet. He's betting $75 on 15 numbers. When you win 105. Then you parlay that $180, which is the $75 that you bet plus your $105 win. You parlay that into a dozen bet. If you hit that, you're going to win another 360, and you'll have 540. And I forget what you do with that bet. I think he bets it. Yeah, you bet it straight up on an even money bet. So you start with a $75 bet, and you take 3 spins to turn that into about over 1,000. So was it 540? You'll have 1080, so you'll win 1,005 from that $75. So I mean, not too horrible. So he lost his pressed bet there. But can you guys hear the video? It's supposed to be streaming the audio of the video directly to you guys instead of trying to pick it up on my mic. I'm just curious about that. I am still learning this streaming software, so would appreciate the feedback. Gambler's fallacy. Nivaldo, thank you. Appreciate the kind words. I was working on a deal with one of the online casinos to do some live streaming. That kind of fell through, so I might be just independently looking for a site where I can play online and stream that to you guys. I do want to play for like real money, show you guys me playing for real money, not just talk, playing on apps and stuff. Okay, so it sounds like the stream is not, the audio is not coming through. Let's try this one more time. Let me try this one more time. Oh, no. Share a tab, Chrome tab. Okay, so I have to share Chrome specifically, and maybe I'll do that next time if I want to share the audio.
I'm gonna put gas in my car. Didn't I start with $600? Step 3. Pick a 1-to-1 bet with the 5. 1-to-1. Yikes.
So yeah, this is a 3-step system. It's actually not bad. I think I would give this system a B. I definitely don't like betting 15 numbers straight up. You can bet, instead of that, you can bet 12 units on a dozen and 3 units on a street that is not covered. That'll turn 15 individual bets into just 2. You know, and I don't know if it's a big deal to dealers to be dealing with that. Like, personally, if I were a dealer, I'd rather deal with 2 bets than 15, even if the payouts are different. I mean, if you think about it, making 15 bets is 15 different transactions. When you hit, you have to scoop 14 losers and you have to pay the winner 35-1. Like, I feel like definitely betting 18 numbers straight up is less preferable than betting any even money bet, because you're either going to take one bet or you're going to pay one bet even money. But that's just me. So I'm going to fast forward this. Last time I tried to do this live stream review of Roulette Systems, I was actually editing the data file that I used to update my website. I'm not going to do that. I think it really slowed down the stream and kind of was a bit of a drag, especially when things didn't reconcile and I couldn't figure out why. But let's see what they gave the system. I think I'm going to give the system a B. Oh, here he won the 540 bet.
Entertainment of the system. 750. Go. During is the worst.
I think I would give the system a B.
I think that it has it for the right person. This is a good play. So let's give it a rating on 3. 1, 2, 3. Peach. Bam. Okay. ETG people, the people that are risk adverse, in my opinion, I think you could do this with dollars instead of nickels. $75, do $15. Perfect. You could do a $120 DGEM version with the ETG. I feel like that's the way to go.
So ETG version, if you're betting single dollar units, you're going to win 200 at that
And for the right person, I think it's a great way to play. 'Cause now you just-
last step. So the overall win is
Dopamine. Yeah, no. If you're gambling-
1,005. So if you divide by 5, that's 201.
I mean, if you're trying to win $100,000 a year, it may not be. Yep.
But whatever.
There you go. All right, thank you guys so much. More.
Okay, guys. I think that's going to be it for today. Sorry about the delay. If you guys have more questions, throw them in. I'll answer them right before I go. Have I heard of Chris Mitchell? Yes, I have heard of Christopher Mitchell. He is, well, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but he's a guy who is selling roulette systems from what I understand. I don't think there's any merit to any of the systems that he's trying to sell. It sounds like what he's trying to sell is just a version of Martingale. He calls it Mitchell Gale, where you just double your bets when you lose and add a little cream on top. So if you were to bet $100 on a spin and you lost, then you'd bet 100 or 210 or 220 on the next spin. If you lost that, you would bet instead of 220, you might bet 250. CEG did a live stream. David was talking about him in a live stream recently. I mean, well, do I think he's a scam artist? I won't go so far as to say that, but I will say that whatever he's trying to sell you is going to be worthless. You can figure out some stupid system like Mitchell Gale on your own. You don't need to pay a guy to do that. I saw, in addition to what David was saying about him, someone created a fake Christopher Mitchell YouTube account and has been posting some of his videos. They've been reposting his videos with just overlays and some commentary over his videos, kind of just making fun of him or mocking him. Yeah, I would not pay him to teach me how to play roulette. Like, you can learn everything you need to know about roulette through my channel for free or through CEG. Both are good resources. There's a ton of other roulette content creators out there. I try to inject a little bit of my math expertise into my videos, so hopefully you get a little bit more educational value out of my videos. Some of the other guys, they're just spinning the wheel and betting, and they don't really provide a lot of context about whether something is good, whether something can be done differently. They're just presenting systems and showing you the results, not really doing much analysis. But Christopher Mitchell says he's the GOAT. Yeah, he would. Yeah, I haven't seen anything from him that would make me think he is anything else but just some goofball who makes stupid roulette bets. He flashes a lot of cash in his videos. I wouldn't say that those are from his winnings. Probably just pulling it out of the bank and posting it on YouTube. But whatever. If he's just trying to get views, I think it would be pretty easy to get views if you're just making false claims about how much money you can win. There's several YouTubers out there, or Instagrammers, maybe not YouTubers, but I see it a lot on like Instagram and sometimes on TikTok. But yeah, it's just garbage. So thanks everyone for coming. And I don't know, I'm going to maybe start doing these a little bit more regularly. Today I was experiencing some problems with the streaming software, but hope you guys enjoy it. And I will see you guys later. Always gamble responsibly, never play 000 roulette, and peace out, donkeys.